Today, the moon is in Scorpio, where we dive deep within ourselves. So, the journey within, and this Scorpio moon is heading into the Sagittarius full moon. So, very ripe, I guess, full, close to full, right? Growing to into that full moon. And so we have this very this present energy of not only going within, but also feeling that potency, that emergence, that sense of being on the verge of something. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro vibe for Tuesday, May 21st. And so the moon went into Scorpio last night, or goes into Scorpio on Monday at late afternoon, evening, depends on your time zone. With that shift, we're the moon is going from an air sign into a water sign. Scorpio is very deep water sign. It deals with mystery, it deals with birth, death, transformation, accessing those deeper places of truth and power. So we feel things when the moon is in Scorpio. We have to give ourselves that sacred time and space as energies are moving and finding their way inside of us. It's not necessarily when we have clarity, because clarity comes on the outside, right? Clarity is more on the surface. Oh, okay, I see now. I know what I need to do. Whereas Scorpio takes us in deep within, where we're kind of tapping into like the core of truth and those parts of the truth that are hidden in the shadows, that are in our subconscious, or not seeing the light of day for whatever reason, right? They're just buried deeper within us, because they're from old patterns or traumas from the past, or they're just deeper parts of ourselves that hold this deeper knowing of who we are, that goes deeper than the words, beyond the words, where the words come from. So yesterday I was talking about Gemini, and the sun went into Gemini. We're talking about Jupiter going into Gemini later this week and on Saturday, and then right after the full moon as Venus goes into Gemini. So we have these themes of words and communication, and I highly recommend yesterday's video if you missed it, for some thoughts about communication and what this Gemini energy brings, in terms of sharing information and exchanging information, and the different ways that can look and feel. So what does it mean when the moon is waxing almost full in Scorpio? It means that we're tapping into a potent and deeper truth that we're feeling, that is emerging, that is unfolding and coming to the surface, that really has that potency. It's like a sprout that is unfurling, and so it's no longer a seed, right? And it's no longer it's sort of emerging from that place of potential, but it hasn't yet fully shown us what it is. So it's like the embryonic, that unfolding from the embryonic state into just starting to become who we are, and discover who we are, and tap into what that deeper truth means for our own process and our own evolution, and how to work with that. So with the moon in Scorpio, we are doing this inner journey. We're talking about journeys with a Sagittarius full moon this week. Sagittarius is about that ability to go beyond where we have been before. And so this Scorpio moon also is playing out some of that energy, right? So the energy of journeying, of that process of discovery, and we are discovering who we are as we connect with wonder, which is a perfect keyword for Gemini, wonder about what we are becoming. So, having that beautiful experience of discovering who we are through watching ourselves become something. And again, creating sacred time and space is the best way to take care of yourself during a Scorpio moon, any kind of Scorpio moon. So, you want that place where you are safe to do this work of unfolding and emerging and transforming and connecting with your own deeper self. Because if you aren't creating safe and sacred and nurturing and nourishing place to do that, then you are at risk of playing out some of the darker sides of scorpionic energy, which have to do with abuses of power or manipulation or maybe not being the kindest person you can be to your fellow human beings. So honor your own needs for privacy, for just sacred space, but also it doesn't mean you can't be around others. It just means that when you are around others, the process is going to be a deeper one. And so ideally, the others that you choose to be around are going to be there for that. They're going to be able to do that transformational experience with you. And it doesn't have to be, it could be like an intimate relationship, right? And going deeper into intimacy. That's certainly part of what Scorpio does. But also, it could be a casual acquaintance that you just happen to have a very powerful moment with. So, creating the space for and honoring those powerful moments in the ways that they are showing up in your life, allowing new discoveries to emerge through that process, and having a mind of wonder about how you are changing, what you are becoming, and what you are stepping or growing into with the Sagittarian expansion and the expansion of that Jupiter quality of growth and expansion. So Jupiter, the planet of expansion, goes into Gemini on Saturday and takes us into this place of expanding our minds and our thinking, ideas, and communication. So for more on that, check out my video from Sunday, May 19th, where I did a little bit of a deeper dive into the meaning of this week's Sagittarius full moon and the upcoming shift of Jupiter into Gemini, as well as Sun and Venus going into Gemini this week. Thanks again for being here. I am Marina Orms, and you can learn more about me and how to work with me at astrologyheals.com. You get 20% off your first session working with me. And thank you again for subscribing to this YouTube channel, sharing with your friends, and all of your support. I'll see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.